Welcome to the second half of a video on Artemisia Gentileschi. If you'd like to see the first part, please visit my channel, A Daily Dose of Dawn, on YouTube. Though Artemisia had gone through the devastation of being raped and the torturous court case that followed, the move to Florence proved to be very beneficial for her career. There, she earned the patronage from Florence's famed Medici family, specifically from Cosimo II. She was also the first woman to be accepted to the famed Florentine Academy of Fine Arts, an honor bestowed to her at the age of 23. It was also in Florence that she enjoyed the respect of other great painters and scholars, like the astronomer Galileo Galilei, whose love for the heavens crawled into a work Artemisia had done to celebrate the life of Michelangelo at Casa Buonarroti, entitled Allegory of Inclination, painted in 1616. Though it was clear that she had many new reasons to celebrate, her life was to suffer more tragedy. In Florence, Artemisia and her husband had 5 children. Unfortunately, 3 of them, Giovanni Battista, Agnola, and Lisabella, wouldn't survive to reach their first birthdays. The couple had 2 more children, a son named Cristofano and a daughter named after Artemisia's mother, Prudentia, who died when Artemisia was only 12 years old. It was also during her time in Florence, between 1616 and 1620, that a series of letters written to a wealthy Florentine nobleman named Francesco Maria Maringhi revealed that Artemisia was having an affair. Maringhi provided financial support for the couple, so Artemisia's husband, who was very much aware of the affair, looked the other way. Yet towards the end of these 4 years, rumors began to whirl around Artemisia's life once more. Coupled with financial ruin and legal troubles, the couple was forced to return to Rome. Unfortunately, Rome was not any kinder to Artemisia the second time around. Shortly after arriving in the city, Cristofano, who was barely 5 years old, passed away. It was also around this time that her father moved to Genoa. By 1623, she also seems to have done something few women in this period would ever do. She separates from her husband and begins to support herself and her daughter. While this was more loss for Artemisia, she did see success in Rome. Though the church was more interested in buying large-scale paintings, which Artemisia was not well known for, there were plenty of other patrons interested in supporting her work. She also began gaining a powerful reputation amongst fellow artists in Rome. Somewhere around 1626, Artemisia made a move to Venice. Her paintings during this time show how the bright colors of the city influenced her work. In 1640, she moved to Naples, where she'd call home for the remainder of her life. Naples had a reputation as an artist's haven, and the move there presented many lucrative patrons. It was in Naples that she had an opportunity to work for the church, painting cathedral scenes in Pozzuoli. As she continued painting, in 1638 she was invited by Charles I to England, where she'd once again paint alongside her father in the Queen's house. The next year, however, Artemisia suffers heartache again with the loss of her father, who dies suddenly. While there is little record after this about her time in England, By 1642, she seems to have left the country. Upon her return to Naples, it is clear that she corresponds with other artists who serve as mentors to her in her final years of her life. She spends many of her remaining years on works that represent her strengths in producing the female form. It is not clear when Artemisia passes away. It was believed that she had passed around 1653, but recent evidence shows that she worked on a painting in 1654. A plague swept through Naples in 1656, which devastated the artistic community there at the time. Some hypothesize that she died in the midst of this plague. Please join me again for the next and final episode about Artemisia Gentileschi's life, as we consider some of her final works in part 3 of this video series. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, A Daily Dose of Dawn.